Stop telling dad you don't want to be poor. He's going to kill you. Stop telling T-Rat that you don't want to be poor. He's going to kill all of you, just because it's such a funny, like, misconstruement of good information and wisdom. Like, we saw this first with the monk giving him actual wisdom, and he was like, that's good advice. I'm going to use it to hurt my family and unalive my wife and fantasize about it. He even went as far as to go and check for the gun. Timothy is a good representation for, like, the man head of the family thinking, okay, well, how can I condemn them to a life of shame after this happens? And he's deciding that he gets to make the decision for all of them without giving them all of the information. And this is the whole hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Saxon can so tell that his dad is, like, not okay. And he is actually trying to say something, but also he's not really saying anything at all. And he'll watch his dad sway back and forth and just be like, okay, dad's being weird tonight. But I think it's very interesting what it's saying about, like, this head of household, rich man thinking the kindest thing I can do for my family is clear them out because they're telling me that they don't want to be poor, which must be synonymous with not wanting to be. Well, I guess Victoria did actually say that. But it's like, when Victoria says that, is she being serious, or she's just being dramatic, very, like, Victoria fashion? When Saxon says, you know, I don't have any hobbies, I think you as a dad go, let's get you some hobbies, son. You don't fantasize about, what's the opposite of patricide? Not in the matricide way, but in the son way. Like, that's, to me, is, like, more obscene than anything. Not that patricide isn't also obscene, but to fantasize about, like, the gun and then the bullet was, like, right through his head. That's a crazy thing. That's a crazy, I don't know. It's dark. It's dark. It's one thing if it's, like, you and your wife. Obviously, that's also awful. But it's so interesting for this man to be at, like, the depths of his, like, despair and insecurity, and then to almost still have that, like, entitlement. And, like, there has to be a certain amount of I don't want to use the word respect because it's like self-righteousness almost, to think, yeah, I know what's best for all these people without giving them all the information, even though, like, I currently hate myself and am zoned out. But it's such a big task and a lot of admin that he's, like, deciding he's capable of all of a sudden when you know what I'm saying? To me, his character's so, like, he has a plan. Every episode he has 7 plans and 7 different ways to do them, but he's like,